I get it. I get it. This thing on? Okay, good. I'm ready. And rolling. Okay, welcome to Mr. Quick's Flipped Class. Today we're going to look at adding and subtracting mixed numbers, okay? This says, let's draw a picture of these mixed numbers. I've drawn the first one for you, all right? If you can spot the error in this sentence, let me know and I'll give you something tomorrow. Okay? What is this, all right? This circle has no pieces. It's all filled in. So what is it? It's a whole number. It's one circle, right? So that is 1. This circle is cut up. It's split up into 4 pieces. So I know my denominator is going to be 4 because there's 4 pieces of the whole. The only one that's colored in is, or the only piece that's colored in, there's 1 piece, right? 1 out of 4 colored in. So that's 1/4. So my mixed number in this case is 1 and 1/4, all right? Whoops. Let's go ahead and add 1 and 1/4, right? Well, here's one whole. I'm going to draw the same picture, same size, right? Here's 1 and 1/4. Now, what if I could put these together, all right? The first thing I'm going to look at, I have 2 wholes, 2 whole numbers, okay? 1 plus 1, easy math, right? 2. Then what if I could take this whole, or excuse me, this 1/4 and add it to this 1/4, all right? So cross that out. I'm going to put that 1/4 right over here. What do I have left? I've got my 2, and then I've got 1, 2 out of 4. 2/4, okay? Let's look at that a different way. Got 2 fractions here. This fraction, I've got 1 whole and 1/4. Even though the rest of it isn't colored in, you can see that if I put that, if I overlap that, that's 1/4. I would need 4 of those to make the whole circle. So I've got 1 and 1/4. Down here, I've got 1 whole here. Even though it's cut into 2, both halves are colored in, right? So it's 1 whole. I've got 1 whole here. I've got 1 whole here. And over here, there's 2 yellow pieces. There would be 2 more to complete the whole circle. So I've got 2 pieces out of 4 total. So my fraction up here is 1 and 1/4. My fraction down here is 1, 2, 3, and 2/4. If I want to add together 3 and 2/4 with 1 and 1/4, all right, I've got the pieces here. I'm going to move this 1/4 down here. I'm going to combine them because if we're adding them together, we're putting them together, right? This right here. I've just added all those fractions together, and I've got 1 whole, 2 wholes, 3 wholes, 4 wholes, so I have 4 whole pieces, and 1, 2, 3 pieces out of 4, all right? So my 1 and 1/4 plus my 3 and 2/4, I put them together and I end up with 4 and 3/4, all right? Jump cut, all right. Here's another way of looking at the same problem, all right? I've got 1 and 1/4 plus 3 and 2/4, okay? The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add the whole numbers, these big numbers here, right? 1 plus 3, well that gives me 4, okay? Then I'm just adding fractions with like denominators, which you know how to do. 1 plus 2 is 3. And then do we add the 4s together? We don't, okay? They're both fourths, the denominator stays the same. So we have our answer of 4 and 3/4, okay? What did we add together, okay? The whole numbers, the numerators, denominators stayed the same, okay? So we added the whole numbers, then we added the numerators, and then the denominators were the same, so they stay the same. And that's, for right now, that's all you need to know. What about subtraction? Okay, here's a hint. Same deal, right? I've got 6 and 5/10. I'm subtracting, I'm taking away 4 and 4/10, all right? I'm gonna look at my whole numbers first, my big numbers here. 6 minus 4 is 2, okay? Then I'm gonna look at my numerators. 5 minus 4 is 1. These are both tenths. They're both the same, so I don't do anything with them. They stay the same. So 6 and 5 tenths minus 4 and 4 tenths gives us 2 and 1 tenth. Let's try one more. I'm going to pause the video. Or you're going to pause the video. I'm not going to pause anything. You're going to pause the video. You're going to try this out. Once you have an answer, we're going to try it together, okay? Pause the video. Let's check it out. Okay, you've unpaused the video. At this point, you should have an answer to this problem. Now check and see if you have it right. And I know some of you didn't really pause the video, so I'm telling you, pause the video and try it. All right, you've paused the video. You definitely have now, because I got mean, all right? So now let's check it out. I got 7 and 8 ninths minus 2 and 3 ninths, okay? 7 minus 2 is what I'm going to look at first, the whole number. 7 minus 2 is 5. 8 minus 3, numerator minus numerator. 8 minus 3, also 5. 9 minus 9, no, I don't do that. They're both ninths, they stay the same. So 7 and 8 ninths minus 2 and 3 ninths gives us 5 and 5 ninths. What I would like for you to do is write 2 addition problems, both using mixed numbers, and 2 subtraction problems, both using mixed numbers. Bring them to class. We're going to go over them. We'll check a few, and we'll see you tomorrow.